beats us to the punch.
Darren The Dazzler Hendry, 2 fights in a row, 2 wins. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, obviously all good, man, you know. Always good to get the win. He was a good boy. You know, he's an ex-England amateur boxer. I know it's 2 different sports, but, you know, he's won a couple of titles in bare-knuckle. But I got the win, you know. I'm made for this shit, you know.
Now tell us about your ring entrance. That was very special. You came in with that orange jumper.
Well, I don't know if you know of Lee Murray, you know. Everyone else, he got done for a crime, you know. We've done it, he didn't. He's still serving time in prison, even though everyone else is out, you know. I'm just very anti-establishment, you know. I'm not one of these but I'm anti-establishment, and I hate anything to do with the establishment, so any little bit of support for people I can get, you know, that's what I do.
Tonight you fought a very accomplished, experienced fighter from this area. How did you go in there mentally? You knew this was a challenge.
Well, I mean, it's always, the odds are stacked against you going into the Lion's Den. You know, I'm from down south, this is his manor, but I don't give a about things like that. You know, I'll fight him in his own front garden, you know, things like that is irrelevant. If you're a fighter, you fight anywhere, you know. That's, and I'll fight whoever's in front of me, as long as you geezers up, I'll fight anyone, you know, I really don't give a you know. It's good to get that winning streak going, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one, you know. My hands are all right, my face is all right, sorry. So, yeah, all good.
Tell us about the ending of the fight. Was it that he couldn't see at the end, or what was the issue?
It started to get a little bit naughty, and I think I opened him up, I cut him above his eyebrow, so I thought, he just kept trying to rush me. It was more like a street fight, and a few accidental headbutts went in, you know, accidentally of course, and I knew it was only a matter of time before I started hurting him, because I could feel him slowing down, and I could feel that I was going to be too strong, too fast, just too nasty for him, and I think he went down or something, and he said, I can't see, and regardless of the image about me and stuff like that, people think I'm not actually a if I see you can't see, you know, I'm not going to stop. If I see you genuinely hurt and can't see, I'm not going to start you up, you know. That's not my job, that's the ref's job, you know. And when the ref stopped it, he said he couldn't see, ref stopped it straight away, you know. Saves him a beating, saves me getting even more up as well.
You've just had a boxing fight a few weeks ago, and you were not too happy about it. You said it was a little scrappy, so did that motivate you to come out better tonight?
To a certain degree, yeah. The guy was just an absolute donut. He was like Deontay Wilder on steroids, just kept swinging punches at me, like, but not in a good way. He brought me down to his level. But I'd done it just to get some rounds under my belt, get that ring craft going, and, you know, it did give me the kick up because I boxed as well, not blaming the other person, I boxed. So the last few weeks, I've just dedicated myself to training, you know. I'm one of the boys outside of camp, you know. I like takeaways, I like that occasional beer. But this time I didn't, I threw myself right in like a Spartan, you know.
Now we know for your last fight you prepared in Thailand. Yeah. Now this preparation took place in the UK. Yeah. What did you like better?
No comment, Your Honour. Obviously Thailand's beautiful, but I've got a good training team here. I mean, shout out Babylon Fitness, B4 Box, Turner's Boxing Club, Dave Burns Fitness in Portsmouth. I've got a good team around me. Also shout out Matty Ockenden and Paul Venice for doing my corner. They're a big help. Yeah.
There's also charities you're supporting. That's the other side of you, right? Especially for people who have been to prison, getting re-socialized. Tell us why that is so important to your heart.
Because you've got to remember, not everyone who's in prison, I mean, most people are, but not everyone's actually guilty. I mean, there's a few people that are put in prison on the word of scorned people and jealous people, you know. I'm just very anti-establishment to a certain degree. You know, if you're banged to rights, for certain crimes, yeah, you deserve off. But other things, people are in prison and doing far more than the time they should. And the British justice system's pretty messed up, you know, so.
So you want to stand up for them and help them?
Any way I can, you know. Probably going to make an even bigger target for Surrey Police and the Metropolitan Police now, but still, it is what it is.
Now, in my research, I also saw that you recently starred in a movie, in a film, actually. Tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, it was only a little short British, like, criminal film, playing none other than a bare-knuckle fighter. So I don't know why they can't get me to play Prince Charming or something, but yeah, they got me playing, and I beat up ugly bare-knuckle fighter. So.
What do you love most about the sport of bare-knuckle? Some people might think that it's just a brute sport, it's just a brawl in there, but there's so much technique, also strategy that goes in there, right?
100%. I mean, it's the ultimate test of man. It's raw, it's primal, it's gladiatorial. It's two geezers throwing all out the window and just having it large, isn't it? You know, it's a throwback to the old Roman Colosseum days. You know, it's the most brutal sport you can get, I think, you know. But there also is finesse and skill involved as well. You can't just be a lump swinging for the fences, otherwise you're going to get your head taken off. You've got to compose yourself and you've got to pick your shots. And yeah, I mean, it's a thinking man's game as well, you know. But this is where my bread and butter is now, bare-knuckle fighting.
Has bare-knuckle fighting changed your trajectory of your career?
Well, not really. I've always been a little but it's definitely given me a more positive outlook. I'm a better person when I'm in training, you know. I'm a lot less angry, a lot less violent. I know that sounds a bit of a cliche, a bit contradictory, but yeah, I'm a better person. Darren Dazzler Hendry for Bare Knuckle News. No one beats us to the punch. Boom.